Hey guys, how's it going? Okay, so the point of today's Periscope is to issue you all a little challenge. Okay, so I just got back from a trip with my husband, and it was awesome. We went 10 days, just the two of us, no kids. And yes, I miss my kids, but it was such a great way to reconnect with my husband. And when I got back, I was like, I felt, so in love with my husband, of course, whatever. And I wanted to take those feelings that I had had on this vacation, and I wanted to turn it into something more that was easier. You don't have to go on a huge vacation. Yes, Becky, I know that you're a big advocate of going away with your spouse. So what I wanted to do was issue a challenge that had like smaller little things that we could do each week that would just kind of show love to our spouse. So I want to issue this challenge to all of you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come up with 2 things that we can do each week for our husbands, or if this is a man watching, for your wife. Yes, I have a little shadow next to me right now. Sorry if you can't hear me very well. Okay, so these dares are not going to be hard, but they will require some effort and some selflessness. They might even push you a little bit out of your comfort zone, but this is going to be so fun. So here are just a couple tips and things to consider as we start. So hi, Addie. Someone's saying hi to you, Ads. Okay, so what I'm doing is I decided to keep a journal and record my thoughts and his reactions. And the next thing I would suggest is maybe ask a few friends to do this challenge with you. This is me asking all of you as my friends to do this with me. This kind of keeps you on track, and you can do the dares, with your spouse and then kind of report back to each other. Hi from England. I was just in London 2 weeks ago. Thanks for joining. Okay, and then also, it's up to you if you want to keep this a secret from your spouse or not. I think it'd be super fun to have it, secretive, but my husband saw me planning this, so he's kind of already led on to, the fact that I'm going to be doing something each week. So anyway, you can decide if you want to keep it a secret or not. The other thing to keep in mind is try not to get too discouraged if your husband isn't noticing things right away. That's where the friends come in. We're all here to help motivate each other. And this kind of, I'm sorry, Ads. Okay, I have someone now sitting on my lap. So this kind of is the point of having friends, to help keep motivating each other. And I will get into the week 1 challenges right now. Okay, so here are the 2 things that I'm challenging you for the week. The first one is I want you to write a handwritten love note to your spouse. You can keep it as simple as you want or go as in-depth as you want, but just a simple love note is the first challenge. The other challenge for the week is to give your spouse 30 minutes of free time just for him. So that can be entirely up to him what he wants to do with those 30 minutes. But what I was planning or intending to do is when he gets home from work and the kids are finally in bed, I can either just rub his back, or if he wants to sit and watch the football game, or whatever, let him do what he wants to do for 30 minutes. A lot of times my husband just wants to talk and just talk about his day, and so I just want to give him 30 minutes of my undivided attention, or 30 minutes for him to just do what he wants to do. Anyway, let's give this a shot. Just to let you know, I'm going to start a Facebook page. It should be up next week, so we can all, help motivate each other and give our input and thoughts on maybe future challenges that can help us. Also, I'll be writing a blog post with all of this information that will be up later this afternoon, so you can check it out on somewhatsimple.com. You can also email me if you have any ideas or thoughts about this, steph@somewhatsimple.com. So, let's all motivate one another and strengthen our marriages and kind of just change our attitudes about how we feel about our spouse. So are you guys in? I really hope so. Awesome. Thanks, Tara. Thanks, everyone, for joining me. I will be back on again next Monday with week number 2 challenges. So, all right. We will see you guys. Thanks, guys. Have a good Monday. Bye.